Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our rail trail walk. Today we are going 32 kilometres and our final destination is in Bright. So we've woken up to quite a cool morning. I'll turn the camera around and show you. It's a little bit overcast, but there's no rain forecast for today, so it should be good. Yeah, so we have 32 kilometres to cover today, and it's just on 7 o'clock now, or 7 a.m. So yeah, we're pretty keen to get going, and I think being so cool in the morning we should be able to cover quite a bit of distance initially, which will be good just to put a dent in that 32 kilometres straight up. But first we are going to go down to the main drag, and apparently there's a couple of cafes that open at 7 o'clock, so we're going to grab a coffee before we hit the rail trail and get going for the day. So yeah, looking forward to day 3. It's a longer walk, but it's supposed to be a really nice section. So we got coffee. The local bakery's open. We got coffee and
beautiful blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin, yeah. And that looks like chocolate covered treat for later. Yeah, it's nice. And we got a couple of rolls. So we've got a bit of Vegemite or something like that to put on the rolls. So because I don't think there's a lot. I think Porapunka is the first. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think that's the first place we might get to where we can get another coffee or drink or something to eat or whatever. So yeah, we've got a fair stretch where we've got to cater for ourselves. So I've got a few bits and pieces, and this will get us through, no problems. All right, here's the reconnection for the rail trail. We're all coffeeed up and ready to go. So you can probably see the sign across there, and we've crossed the road, of course. So we're going in the right direction, and we've hit the rail trail and on our way to Bright. Beautiful morning, nice and cool, really great walking conditions. So yeah, let's get some K's under our belt. Right, 30 kilometres to go. Ovens River Trail, yeah, so there's a couple of variations here. This is the Ovens River Trail, and I also saw a sign for Myrtleford Loop Walk, but yeah, maybe another time. Today, however, we've got another 30 kilometres to cover. Oh yeah. I'm going to have a check that out. We just noticed when we were walking past that there's this historical monument. I'll have a look at that in a minute, but there seems to be a path that goes up to, it's like a cave in the side of a hill, so I'm just going to check it out. I don't know why I'm checking it out, but yeah, semi-interested. Oh yeah. Right. And maybe it was a mine shaft or something. Yeah, cool. Well, we'll go and have a look at the sign. It might tell us a little bit more. Gold stamper. It doesn't really say.
It's a huge water wheel.
Yeah.
This family came out here 1855.
Oh.
Here they are. 12 of their 14 children.
Yeah. She was under the pump. It's the gold stamper. Yeah, so maybe that's like a disused mine shaft or something up there. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. So here's another one of the town's walk. We just saw another sign. It looks like it's there was a rich reef of gold found here way back in the 1800s, so it was quite prosperous for a while, and I can see signs up the hill there, but it looks like this might be some sort of historical walk. But as I said, I'd love to go and poke around some of these walks, but we're another 29 kilometres to cover. So we just came across this. This is Lupo's Kiln Cafe, which we had no idea about. It's closed at the moment, of course, but if you are doing the walk, or even if you're cycling, this is probably worth knowing about. I'm sure the locals know about it. So this is sitting at about the 4 kilometre mark out of Myrtleford. It's a nice spot. It's just a good distance out. I mean, if it was open and we knew about it, this would be ideal to stop for a coffee this morning. We'd knock over that first 4 kilometres and here we've been. It looks really nice as well. So yeah, I wonder how many more surprises like that we'll find. So we're just passing through Ovens, so it's a little over 5 k's covered already, so in just under an hour. So yeah, as I said at the start, the cool weather does spur you along a little bit, and it's good to cover some distance on what's going to be a 30 odd k walk. So we probably keep going for a bit and then stop for a break. So we stopped for just a short break just to have a drink at Ovens, and we're continuing on. So about a k outside Ovens now. We're heading to Accommodation Station, which I don't think there's much there. It's just one of the old rail station stops. That's about, probably from here, about another 10 k's. But we're just saying, being a Sunday, we've seen one bike and one guy out jogging. We haven't seen a lot of bikes. We thought we'd see a hell of a lot today, being a Sunday, but and today the forecast is for a fine day with a top of 28 degrees, so it's really going to start to warm up later, which is one of the reasons we tried to get away early this morning and get some of the distance behind us while we've got this nice cool weather. But yeah, I'm sure the back end of the walk is going to be hot today, our hottest day so far. So we're just going to keep scooting along and get some distance covered. We've got a marker coming up, and I think that will be the 16 kilometre to go to Bright, and about another kilometre or maybe 2 beyond that is Accommodation Station. We said Accommodation before, but we were just talking to a local, and yeah, he told us how to pronounce it. So apparently at Accommodation Station there are picnic tables and facilities, so we're going to stop there and boil some water and have a cuppa and some morning tea, and then we'll push on towards Porapunka. You can probably see the sign over there, the Red Stag Deer Farm Restaurant. So there was a sign back there that it's a cafe as well, but it's 5 kilometres down that road. So all right if you're on a bike, but if you're on foot, 5 kilometres down, 5 kilometres back, 10 kilometres. It's about an hour detour, so, you know, suit yourself if you're feeling energetic. But yeah, that's 10k return down to the cafe and back. Yeah, what I meant by the 1 hour detour was 1 hour one way, 1 hour back. So it's basically 2 hours out of your walk if you want to go down there. You know, suit yourself, but we're not doing it today. We're just going to push on towards Bright. So it's a 14k mark, so we've done 16k's, and this should be just ahead of us, should be Eurobin, and there should be a table and some facilities there. So if there are, we are definitely stopping here for a break and have a coffee, and we'll have a good break this time. We've only had a couple of short breaks. Beautiful. That's going to be the perfect spot to stop. Eurobin. So we've gone from Myrtleford through Ovens and then all the way to Eurobin station. Worth noting that even though it hasn't got a water refill station sign there, but if you do the walk, the Eurobin station actually has a tank of drinking water. So it's good to store away in the memory banks, because that could save you some weight in your pack from Myrtleford to Eurobin station. That was a really nice break, just what we needed after smashing out those 16 kilometres this morning. So Eurobin station has really good facilities, nice sitting area. So we've just packed up and left there, and we're now heading to Porepunkah. I said Porepunkah before, that we just spoke to a local and they told us how to pronounce it. So apparently it's Porepunkah, Porepunkah. God, I'll get it right in a minute. So yeah, about 8 kilometres to there, and it's really started to heat up now. I'll just turn the camera around and you can see that, you know, the clouds have started to burn off and the sun's out and it's steadily getting hotter. So it's good to have, you know, over the halfway point of the walk, because I think it would be hard going this afternoon when it does get up around that 25-26 degree mark. So yeah, next stop, Porepunkah. So we are just coming into the outskirts of Porepunkah. I think we've got about 1,500 metres to go. So yeah, we've smashed out the 8Ks from Eurobin to here. So we're going to get into town and hopefully there's a cafe or something open. So it's coming up to 1:30. So yeah, we'll sit down, have another break, and maybe a bite to eat, and then we'll push on the last 6 kilometres to Bright. Okay, we're finally in the town centre of Port Punker. It was those last few hundred metres we really felt it. So now we just got to find something that is open. That one's closed. We just stopped and had a break, which is really nice food. It's called the Punker Pantry. So it's just in the town centre as you come in. It was really, really nice food. Had a coffee as well. Look, I forgot to do any videoing. I was so stuffed when I got there. I really needed a rest and to get the pack off. So feeling rejuvenated now, and we've got 5.5 kilometres to go to reach Bright, which is our destination for today. And we're just walking back out of Pupunka to join the rail trail. It's really beautiful. There's a river here. I'll turn the camera around. It's just crystal clear mountain water, gently flowing. It's just so relaxing down along this river. And there's of course a lot of barbecue and recreational facilities. But yeah, it's a really nice part of the world. Here's one of these magpie sculptures. I wonder if it's the same artist that we saw. Yeah, it is, Emily Floyd. Oh, cool. It is super cool.
Magpie family, but where's the family?
Magpie family. Well, we did see...
Oh, yeah, they're talking about the one at Londrigan.
Oh, okay, that's the family, right. Cool.
It's the 4th member of the family. Huge.
4th member. These are really well done. And we just, a little bit before, we saw a magpie open up a can of whoop ass on one of the cyclists. And he had a helmet on, so that was all right. But I was most glad the magpie didn't take a liking to us. But he flew off into a tree after a couple of swoops and was happy, so quite a relevant thing to have those magpie statues along this walk. We are on the outskirts of Bright. Well, no, not Bright. We're on the outskirts of beautiful Bright. And we're pretty happy to be getting here. It's been a long day. Done well over 30 Ks, so can't wait to get into town, find our accommodation and have a shower, get changed and yeah, go out for dinner somewhere. This is really beautiful. That's where we come from. And we're actually seeing quite a few cyclists pretty much for the first time the whole walk. And we're walking through here and these, I don't know what sort of trees they are, but they're really beautiful.
Flowers are scented.
Yeah, it smells really nice. Okay, so we've got about 800 metres to go. Okay, reception, and this is our accommodation, the Bright Colonial Motoring. So, look in and get this pack off. So this is the hotel, really well maintained grounds. That's our little sitting area if we choose to do that. And this is, oh, sorry, I've got some streaks from the fluorescent light.
They don't need to see my feet.
No, we're, yeah. Okay, I won't show them your feet. The bed, the sink, little kitchenette, which is nice. There is another room there, but we're already using the front one. And, oh, fluoro's playing havoc with the, it's kind of cool. But that's about it. It's really clean, really modern, and yeah, gonna get the shoes off, have a shower, charge some things, and get changed, and we'll work out where we're gonna go for dinner. Hello, we have showered and done our washing and charged all the devices, and we're just walking down the main street of Bright to get some dinner for tonight. So yeah, it was ended up being about 32 kilometres today, so yeah, it's taken it out of us a little bit, but we'll be all right. We'll have dinner and good night's sleep, and head to Harrietville tomorrow, which is about 26 kilometres, and that will be the fourth and final day. So it's been absolutely beautiful, but also looking forward to tomorrow. It's not over yet. So yeah, I'll turn the camera around and show you Bright. And of course it's all, you know, surrounded by beautiful mountains. It's in Victorian Alpine country. Yeah, so we're just going to find somewhere for dinner and kick back and relax for the evening.